this happened over 10 years ago.
Ooh.
I never signed any release papers. I have for years now been going to a pain management doctor for shots in my neck and my back from where a lady ran into me and totaled my car. I don't know if she totaled hers or not, but I was never offered anything, and I have a problem where I feel like one day to me, or a month to me, might seem like 2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
And so I get lost.
Right.
Well,
And I have no one to help me.
yeah, Carl, I think there's some bad news there, because if you're looking...
Did you say it was 10 years
10
ago,
years ago.
Carly?
Right.
Yes, at least.
And you're from, at least. And you're from over in Florida? That was the wreck in Florida?
Yes, sir. There was, it was in the middle of the day. There was not a single
Sure.
traffic thing around. She was on the telephone talking. I did
that's-
everything I could to try to alert her, but she never looked up.
Right.
Yeah, and that's part of the problem. I mean, in Florida, in a car accident case, for a negligence case, you'd have 4 years. In Alabama, you have 2 years to bring a case if you can't get it resolved. And part of the problem, I understand what you said, you know, nobody ever offered you anything. Again, that's not unusual. They're not, especially if she's at fault, her insurance company, they might reach out to you once to see how you're doing. But if they don't hear from you, they're gonna let that dog lie and just leave it there and see if the statute will run. And because once that statute runs, there's not a lot you can do about it.
Yeah.
And so that's I think the problem you're going to be facing, Carly. And again, that's why I've had a lot of people. I had a really good friend I grew up with. His parents and they're very successful business owners. And I remember specifically, I'd been out of law school about 3 years, and his mother was in a very bad accident. And, you know, they just weren't the suing kind. And they were going to take care of it because this adjuster was taking care of her, or so she thought. And he told her, when you finish treating, just let me know. Well, she had a significant back injury, and she wasn't released from her doctor until 2.5 years after the accident. So when she then contacted that agent, he promptly told her to pound sand and good luck. So very, very expensive, unfortunate lesson to learn. And it can happen to anybody, but that's why it's very important to get to that lawyer, because an attorney can look out for your best interest. They know how to do it, and they know how to deal with these insurance companies, and a lot of times you're still going to be treating and still having problems, so we'll have to file the lawsuit to protect that and to protect the cause of action.
And just like Russ said, it's always important to remember you have 2 years in the state of Alabama, 2 years to either settle your case or to file a lawsuit. Once you file a lawsuit, there is no, there's no time limit at that point. You know, the case is in litigation. You don't have to worry about the statute of limitations. But if you wait even a day after the 2 year, or in this case, 4 years in Florida, then unfortunately the case goes away.